Though we ended the January transfer window yesterday, it looks like the transfer window for the summer has just opened up because there are players that everyone is really looking at, especially after that Enzo Fernandez deal that saw him move from a side called Benfica to Chelsea at £107 million. And the only remaining midfielder that can really act as or can be like him is Jude Bellingham and Caicedo. They are the ones on the market. Declan Rice too. But I believe Enzo Fernandez is more better of those because he suits in the central midfield, double pivot, and a central attacking midfielder. For Jude Bellingham, he's one of those players that you can use to play in a double pivot or a number 10 or a central attacking midfielder. He's not good as a CDM, but he's good as a box-to-box midfielder and as a number 10, or number 8 and number 10 positions. That's what he plays better. Caicedo plays all the three. Declan Rice is just a CDM. So with the running out of quality in the transfer market, that calls for teams to go on for that player that is really outside there. And obviously another third team has now coming through for Jude Bellingham, and you're going to get surprised. You knew Real Madrid, you knew Liverpool. There is another third team that is really lining up for the signature of Jude Bellingham. So welcome to Rokani Media Football. How are you guys, and where are you watching us from? I go by the names of Rokan David. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in on a daily, and hit the notification bell after subscribing so as not to miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, we are talking Andre Ayew. He might be returning to the Premier League. Then Enzo Fernandez shirt number and what is happening around the ZH situation, and what the deal of Enzo Fernandez has gone ahead to really build around the transfer of Jude Bellingham. Not so. So let's get this started because I'm having less minutes because we are going into the game of Manchester United. But all in all, we are going to discuss these things. Now, we knew that Jude Bellingham is really one of those that Real Madrid have gone ahead to do the needful and really put up for signing in the summer. And we've been told by Diarios AS, Real Madrid have secured 2 out of 3 potential targets. Endrick, attacker, Frank Garcia, fullback, and they want Bellingham. That's the goal for now in the summer. So Real Madrid secured Endrick at 65 million euros, 16-year-old Brazilian playing at Palmeiras. Now they brought in Frank Garcia, that is the fullback. Now they want a midfielder. The midfielder they want is Jude Bellingham. So it looks like they are ready to smash out a record-breaking fee for a player known as Jude Bellingham. So Jude Bellingham is going to go for, right now they say he goes for like 120 million pounds. You get? That is close to 150 million euros. Not so 50 or 20, 50 or 40 million euros. So that is it. Now looks like Real Madrid wants the player, and we've been told again by Diarios that that's not it. There is a tweet I'm looking for here. Yes, as you see it down there, that Real Madrid are set to revive Liverpool in the race to sign Borussia Dortmund star Jude Bellingham. However, they don't want to go into a bidding war. So, how can you want to rival someone and you're not ready for a bidding war? Because Jude Bellingham is one of those players that every top team is interested in. Even if Barcelona never had these financial constitutions, you would have found or had them into the mix for this player. But teams like Manchester United, if at all they get new owners, trust me, they're going to come in for Jude Bellingham. Chelsea is going to go in for Jude Bellingham. Liverpool and Real Madrid so far are the only 2 teams that are really vocal about the signing of Jude Bellingham. But as they never want to go into the bidding war, there is another team that has shocked me tonight that is really in the race of Jude Bellingham. And guess who it is? Newcastle are trying to get involved in the race for signing Jude Bellingham in the summer. Now, will Jude Bellingham join Newcastle? And who has really gone ahead to let Newcastle know that they've reached a level of signing players at the level of Jude Bellingham? Jude Bellingham right now is not taken over money, because if at all he was money oriented, he would have gone to Manchester United. United were giving him a very hefty salary and a very hefty sign-on fee from Birmingham, but he opted for Borussia Dortmund, where he's earning not a lot of money, but a side that's going to develop him. I think if he thinks more of his career than money. I believe every amount of money that Newcastle can give him, Liverpool can offer, Real Madrid can offer, Manchester United can offer, Chelsea can offer, and secondly, they offer something else that Newcastle can't offer. One, pedigree. Two, the hope of winning trophies. However much Newcastle is going to be playing in the final with Manchester United, I think on the 26th of October. It's the 26th of February at Wembley, because United is playing today. I think they're going to win that game of football. But that doesn't guarantee Newcastle to go all out and really go in for players like Jude Bellingham. I just feel like this story is just being put out by Bild, however much coming in from Germany, to really show that maybe Newcastle is trying to get in some good signings. But I believe Jude Bellingham is overboard, according to me, and they're just dreaming. They're daydreaming, and they cannot get this guy. I believe Real Madrid, Liverpool, or Chelsea or Manchester United will go in and really get this player in and sign him, because he's really great. Now, there is a man known as Simon Jordan. He works on TalkSport. He has really gone ahead and reacted to the signature of Enzo Fernandez and how much money was paid by Chelsea to sign him at Cobham. And he said, Simon Jordan works on TalkSport, if you are going to talk about people like this kid going from Benfica, that is Enzo Fernandez, for £105 million, and you are looking at Bellingham and all that goes with him, you are starting to move into the territory of £125 million to £150 million. Obviously, this bite Arsenal in the ass when they're trying to sign in players like Caicedo. A team that you go to in the Premier League will tell you, if at all you went ahead and spent close to £80 million on Mukalo Modric, why are you giving me £70 million for Caicedo? They'll call for more. So even right now, if a player that has played for Benfica just 6-7 months is costing £107 million, what of Jude Bellingham, who has really been at Borussia Dortmund for 2-3 seasons and is a proven player? English, moreover, famous, proven, 19 years of age. Enzo is 22 years of age and he costs 105 or 7. But what of Jude Bellingham? That means Jude Bellingham will go all out for £130 million or £150 million. Now, will Madrid pay that money? Because I know there are players that Madrid can go in for and really rectify the positions or the difficulty or the deficiency they're having in the midfield, because Toni Kroos is 34, 35, Modric is 38, is going to clock 39. So they need to get in players. But do you think Jude Bellingham is the player to go on and sign for 140 or 50 million pounds by Real Madrid or Liverpool? Is it a wise solution if I told you a team like Madrid or Liverpool? I see it as unwise, because if I can get in 80, if I can get in like 70 million pounds, divide the money of Jude Bellingham into two and get in one player and get in two players, I think that's better. So the Bellingham transfer intensifies ahead of the summer. So let's wait and see what is really going to happen as far as this guy deal is concerned. Now, we have a story coming in from Mail Sport that Nottingham Forest are interested in signing free agent Ayew as well as Everton. So Nottingham Forest looks like they're really wanting to get in every player to save their season. But when you look at Everton, they also want to get in players. Reason being, after bringing Sean Dyche, all players were snubbing Everton on the deadline day. Reason being, they don't like the style of play of Sean Dyche. That shows you that to get in quality players, you need to be having a quality manager who is really attracting these players. That is something that is hindering Everton from signing players that are of the level of the club. Frank Lampard was an attraction. He brought in very many players and was willing to go out and really bring in more. But the moment he was sacked, Everton are really in a a graveyard shift, and they are nowhere near signing a player. And now they are still talking to Ayew to get him in, but Nottingham is also trying to intensify this and really get him done. Ayew is a Ghanaian international. I think he's 32, 33 years of age. He has been playing in Saudi Arabia, and now he's a free agent, and these clubs are really wanting to sign him. So for Everton, I believe they can benefit from his experience, because he's an experienced player that can really help you in very many different positions. He can play as a center attack midfielder, left attack midfielder, right attack midfielder. He can also lead the line. That is Ayew. But his brother is playing at Crystal Palace. That is Jordan Ayew. But Ayew is really talented. Swift left foot, but I don't know whether he can really tussle it out with the players that are really physical in the Premier League. But Nottingham is looking in for him, and Everton is looking in for him. What puts these two teams in a common shell is they are all fighting for the relegation. They're all fighting not to get relegated. So let's wait and see what is really going to happen for those teams as they are outside there. Let's go to a little bit of Enzo Fernandez. If I told you had it known, he's going to be putting on shirt number 5. Shirt number 5. Obviously, he has arrived in London like 2-3 hours ago, touchdown London, and he's at Chelsea doing the media content, media interviews. Then he's going to be unveiled as a Chelsea player. I think in 1 or 2 hours from now, he's going to be a Chelsea player. But he's going to don shirt number 5. Shirt number 5 was a shirt number for Jorginho that left for a side known as Arsenal. And I think the next story, I'm really going to do you a story of the captain of Chelsea. That is, I think it's the assistant captain of Chelsea, Thiago Silva, mourning about the departure of Jorginho, and maybe he might also be looking to leave Chelsea in a shocking way any time from now. So Enzo Fernandez, shirt number 5 is the shirt number that he has been given, and obviously he's going to be loving it. Record holder of the most expensive English player ever bought. Remember, Jack Grealish was the one holding the record of £100 million. This time round, Enzo Fernandez breaks the deal at £170 million from Benfica to Chelsea. So guys, your thoughts on Bellingham transfer intensifying are welcome in the comment section below. Tell me your thoughts. Do you think Newcastle can sign Bellingham? Do you think Bellingham is going to go to Liverpool or Real Madrid? Do you expect Chelsea to come in through Arsenal or Manchester United? Because it looks like the boy might be wanting to return to the Premier League, because right now it's the biggest league in the world and most watched in the world. Then Ayew, if you are Ayew and if you are Andre Ayew, the Ghanaian player, would you go to Everton or Nottingham? Because Everton looks like they are very off, nearing relegation. Nottingham is fighting, it's out of the relegation zone, but they are just some 3-4 points that are really separating them from the relegation zone. So it shows you that any loss, they roll down. And obviously, Enzo Fernandez thoughts. Do you think his transfer is really going to impact a lot onto the price of Jude Bellingham? Rokani David remains my name. I'm going to the Manchester United game versus Nottingham. Join me on United Matters channel. That's where I'm going to be live just minutes from now. I'll sign out for now. See you later. May the Almighty Lord bless you abundantly. Rokani David remains my name. Rokani Media Football is the YouTube channel. Bye-bye for now.